So the park is completely empty. It's all normally this way when it's been raining, no one's ever out. So what we're going to do is just going to take her for a walk around the countryside. Get her to calm down a bit, lose a bit of this anxiety. Do a little bit of road training here. Get her to cross the roads and to sit and wait at the edges. Wait. Sit. Good girl. Good girl, darling. See, she's starting to get really responsive now to me. And yep, she's starting to listen to the very basic of commands. This is always a good sign. Okay, let's move. So again, we're just going to stop at the roadside, get them to wait, sit down. Wait. Sit. Sit down. Good girl. Good girl. Well done. Sit. Good girl. Good girl, darling. So here, this is discipline training. What we're doing is we're getting her to sit down. A lot of people will try and get to use treats to get the dogs to obey, but I like to use affection-based reward. So you just get her to obey the command and then just offer her lots of affection. Sit down. Sit down. Good girl. Well done. And you can see she's looking at me as well, so this is good. The yawn. If you notice that, the yawn there, that means she's submitting to my leadership. A lot of dogs start to do this when you start training them. They start yawning, and this is them submitting. Good boys, good girls. Here. So we're just going to try again, just here. Stay here. Wait. Sit. Good girl. Sit down. Good girl, darling. Sit down. Good girl. Well done. Good girl, Saphire. Stay there, guys. Good girl. Here, here. So right now what she's trying to do is dictate which way she wants to walk, and we're just not going to allow it. When you're training a dog to walk on the leash, you never want the dog crisscrossing over your path. You want to put them on one side of you and just keep them to that side. Never ever let the dog dictate which way she's going to walk or he's going to walk. And obviously we're just going to refuse her to lead pull. Hey. Calm. All this is really good training. This helps her learn discipline and boundaries. Relax, darling. Relax. But she's starting to become very responsive already. It's only the second day that I've walked her, and already she's starting to understand the basics. So it's all good. All good. So I'm just going to give her a little bit more leash here because we're going through the woods. There we go. Yeah. So I think we've got someone coming with a dog now. Stay here. So we're just going to put her on a shorter leash and hopefully get a little interaction here. Keep her nice and calm, keep her to my side. Hey, hey. Stay here. Come on, Chase. You alright there? It's alright, guys. There you go. Good girls. Come on, Chase. So we just breezed past that lady there. She had 2 dogs, and she noticed Saphire was absolutely calm. She had a quick little sniff as they were passing, and no problems. So we're just going to try and catch on camera as many dog passes as we can and see how we go. But I haven't had a single problem with her yet with other dogs, just Rex. And that's again, that was Rex's problem, not hers, not Sapphire's. So slow down. So we've got a little bit of a road here, or a path, and we're just going to get her to wait and sit down again. Wait, Saphire, sit, sit, sit. Good girl, Saphire, well done. As you can see, I'm about 3 or 4 steps behind her, and I've got her to sit down just for a little tug on the lead. But again, this is really good training, just to get her into the habit of sitting down at roadsides. Even though this isn't a real road, it's just a little pathway, I take every opportunity to try and get my dogs to obey. Sit. Good girl. Good girls. Just calm her down now. Just going to sit her down for a second, let her calm down, relax. And this is a good opportunity for you, the walker, as well, to regain your own composure. Our anxiety levels can lift ever so slightly, even without us realising. So when you get the dog to sit down, it's a good idea to just take a deep breath and just breathe in and out, relax, and you can feel that your stress levels and your anxiety starts to go down, and then it's time to move on again. Okay, because the best time to walk a dog is when you're completely calm. You can never ever teach a dog to obey and listen to you if your anxiety and your emotions are too high. You have to control your own emotions first, and a lot of people find that very, very difficult. I think that was a lot to do with what was going on with Rex today, that his owner could not relax. She was too worried about what Rex was doing, and she kept saying, oh, it's not working, it's not working. Now, if you have that sort of mentality, you're never ever going to get your dogs to listen to you. You've got to have time, and you've got to have patience. Hey, and if you haven't got that persistence, time and patience, then you're fighting a losing battle. Because dog training, it's ongoing. It's not something you can do in 5 minutes and expect results. It takes time, and it takes a lot of effort. And unless you can control your own emotions and hey, here, wait, sit, sit, hey, good girl, good girl. So there she was beginning to pull. Sit. She was getting a little bit excited there. Saphire, sit. So she was getting a little bit excited, a little bit ahead of herself there. So again, we just calm her down, sit her down, relax, take a second, just breathe. This teaches her discipline and boundaries, and this is what all dogs need. They need to understand that there's boundaries. Never ever let your dog just dictate to you what's going on. You're the pack leader, and the dog is looking to you to be the pack leader. So you have to provide that, and if you don't, then you're going to have problems. So far so good. We're looking really good here. She's starting to behave, she's starting to listen, and she's quite calm. So again, we'll just stop and we'll get some more footage later.